Hey y'all, and welcome back to All Things Antoinette. Today we're going to be making some chicken and shrimp fajitas. It's going to be a quick, easy 30-minute meal. Another one. For the holiday season, so you don't have to worry, no fuss, no muss. Stay tuned, and thank you for watching. Okay y'all, so we're going to start by chopping our mushrooms. And if you hear any background noise in the back, please know that that's just my family. So, and I'm sorry for any noise interruptions in advance. So, now that we've washed our mushrooms, we're just gonna, cut them medium. And these, you guys, I had them in the refrigerator and I'm using the last few. We're cutting, I'm cutting up the stems as well. Because, my family doesn't mind. They like them, especially my husband, so. Now we're just going to put that in the corner right there. And today we're going to be using, it's quick and easy, you guys. We're going to be using pepper and onion blend with onions, red bell peppers, green bell peppers for our chicken and shrimp fajitas. And for today, our seasonings, we're going to use some we're going to use some olive oil. We're going to use some onion powder, garlic powder, some carne asada seasoning, steak and meat, and some black pepper. And while we're waiting for our pan to heat up, we're just going to go ahead and start seasoning our chicken as well as our shrimp with some garlic powder, onion powder, and I like to be generous with it, but not too much because they also have salt in it. Some pepper, and some meat seasoning. And I like to go ahead and put it on there because if you're not sneezing, it ain't seasoned, as they say. I'm just going to add a little oil on the chicken and the shrimp. And we'll just mix that together. Now please, season to taste. Some people might like a little bit more, a little bit less. So I'm going to start off with putting a little oil in my pan. Okay. Just enough to coat it. And then I'm going to go ahead and come in with my chicken. Oh, yeah. You hear that sizzle? And they only need about 7 minutes on each side. Got a nice little crust on it. And now that they've cooked on each side for 7 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and place them into our bowl to let them rest. Then I'm going to add our mushrooms. I'm going to add our mushrooms and our bell peppers and onion. And I'm going to just dump about half a bag. Okay, that was a little bit more than half. But I'm feeding a lot of people, so this should be fine. And it cooks down, so. And so I'm going to cook this for a few minutes. I'm going to add our shrimp into it. We're going to cook it in all that. We're going to cook it in all the chicken seasonings. And seeing that there's a lot of water content into the bell peppers and stuff, I'm going to add a little bit more garlic powder. I'm sorry, excuse me. A little bit more onion powder. And pepper. And just a smidge more of the carne asada meat seasoning. Now, while the shrimp and the bell peppers and onions are cooking and mushrooms, I'm going to go ahead and just cut up our chicken. It's had time to rest. And I'm going to just do it in bite-sized pieces. Now, you're supposed to let it go ahead and cook for about, usually it takes shrimp about 7 minutes to cook completely. But there's a lot of stuff in here. A lot going on. So with the juice and the other veggies that have to be cooked and reduced, I would say about 10 to 12 minutes to really let those shrimp get nice and pink. And now I'm going to just go ahead and put it in a bowl. This is the first one I could find. First bowl I could find. And you want to use a spoon to drain the water out, the juice from the bell peppers and the veggies. It smells so good. Also, I'm going to go ahead and just put a little oil in my pan. And this is for my tortillas. I got flour tortillas. I'm just going to warm them up a little bit. Now I put oil and I just go ahead and flip it over a little bit. See, it's almost getting crispy. I like just a little crisp on mine. You can, you don't have to do it like this, but this is how I prefer it. And this is the finished product. It looks good. It's time for a taste test. And now for a taste test. Mmm. 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 That's good. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And sound off in the comments. And let me know if you enjoyed the recipe, if you tried the recipe. If you paired it with anything, some Spanish rice and beans would go really good as a side with this. So just let me know and drop it in the comments. Thank you. And as always, thank you for tuning in to All Things Antoinette.